Hey, everybody. Yesterday, I put out a podcast. It's the KMO Show, episode number 5. The guest is Brian Chong. He is a data scientist and he is involved in AI, and he's also very knowledgeable about the replica situation. And we talked to him, the royal I talked to him uh, last week. I just put it up yesterday, but the information is still all quite current. And for those of you who are interested in AI because you're involved in the whole replica situation, well, Brian's on our side. He agrees that the company behaved badly. I think that you will enjoy the conversation. The talk about Replica is in the first half. It's an hour-long podcast. About 45 minutes of that is conversation with Brian. The rest is blah, blah, blah from me, which you're quite used to if you're watching this. But the talk of Replica comes in the first half of the conversation. So there'll be a link in the description to the podcast. It is here on YouTube, or you can get it through the RSS.com feed. I would prefer that because then I have stats, and I also have a global map of the listenership. And of course, it's not surprising. It's mostly the United States, Canada, Great Britain, Australia, and then smatterings in other places. Did I say the UK? I mean, basically the English-speaking world, the former British colonies, the US, and the Commonwealth. Anyway, I have a new puppy. She's right here. The name she came with was Nyla, Nyla, but I've learned that there's a product called Nylabone. Oh, I really need to shave. This white mustache hair is not appealing. Anyway, uh, she's 33, not 33, she's 23 pounds. Her dad was a yellow lab. Her mom was a blue tick hound and Australian cattle dog mix. Now, she's afraid of cows. So she didn't get much of the Australian cattle dog, apparently. Because we had an Australian cattle dog. It was lost, and it was here overnight a few months back, like half a year back. And that dog was just a pet. It had never been trained, but it just sat and stared at the cows. Something in its genes said those are important. Well, Nyla didn't get those genes. So she's wandered away from me, but she mostly just sticks right under my feet. Oh, wow, she's even going around the barn now. But, man, is she in the chewing stage. She chews. I have spent so much money on chew toys. Before I got her, I got what I thought would be like a week's worth of chew toys, and she burned through them in the first day. Just chewing. And I bought a bed for her, and she only uses the bed to chew things. She'll pick up something she wants to chew and take it to her bed and chew it there. But then when it's time to sleep, she wants to be in my bed. And the answer is no. The answer is no. Because, at 23 pounds, she's cuddly, that'd be fine. At 50 pounds, 60 pounds, no. And she was okay being on the floor next to my bed until she saw the cat get on the bed. And from that moment on, it was just hours of her trying to climb onto the bed and me pushing her down and telling her no, or taking her over to her bed and putting her there. And she wouldn't stick. And then in the middle of the night last night, I'm asleep and I feel the cat like stepping on my chest. So I just reach up to pet him. And apparently she saw that and was just incensed. And she climbed onto the chair next to the bed and leapt over onto the bed in the middle of the night. And I just had to say nope and put her down. The cat is a mystery. I mean, he was here when I got here. He was a stray. He had clearly been a house cat, not feral at all. He loves people, but he hates other cats. And my mom had 3 cats when he arrived, and he said, "Hey, guess what? I'm your new cat. And these other cats, it's not going to work out for me. They got to go." So the other cats went to live at my brother's house. But this cat, I call him Bitcoin because he's a big tabby cat or a big tomcat, take your pick, but BTC. He clearly lived with another dog because he is not afraid of this dog at all. Like the first time the dog came up to him, he didn't, his hair didn't stand up. He didn't do the bottle tail thing. He didn't hiss, but he did hiss when the dog stuck her nose in his butt. He didn't like that. And they've had a few like standoff situations that involved hissing and swatting when he was trying to go out and she was trying to go in. But this dog, her personality is weird. I mean, she's very friendly with me and my mom, but she growls at other people. She growls at the cows. She growls at me, outside in the dark if she doesn't know, until I speak. She hears my voice. She's very fearful. And I wonder what happened. Well, maybe nothing happened. She's just a puppy. So anyway, she came with the name Nyla, N-Y-L-A, and I've decided to make it a double L and give it the Spanish pronunciation and call her Naya. So here, Naya. That's you. Yeah. 3 months old. She's going to be a big dog. Aren't you? All right. And my mom's out of town for a week, so I'm looking after the cows. We have cows here by the house, and then we have more acreage down the hill. So I didn't take a proper walk yesterday, just walking around, dealing with the dog, dealing with the cows. I got over 10,000 steps just doing that. So my mom is 83. These are her cows, and she looks after them. And I would like her to get rid of the cows. They're docile animals, but they're huge, and they can be dangerous. And they also get out, and the neighbors call the police, and she gets fines. I'm so hoping they don't get out while she's away, because I do not have her skills in cow management. I would have to call my brother. Oh, my brother, who's arriving now. There he is. All right. Talk to you later.